Well, I think ideally with any thumbnail, they should be on brand. So you have a consistent theme or a consistent brand, but not that they look identical. I mean, some channels you see and every thumbnail looks exactly the same. It's hard for you to work out, well, what's that video actually about? You've actually to, concentrate and read what the text says on the thumbnail, or look at the images to see if it's a fit. So for us, it's consistent fonts, consistent colors around the text. So we have like a black or a blue border or box behind the text. That's consistent. We also have my face on all of them. The idea is that then if someone has maybe watched one of our videos, that they might recognize me in the thumbnail, they might be more likely to click another video. So we have a consistent theme, but inside of that, we're changing colors, we're changing what I'm doing on the thumbnail. If I'm holding something up, pulling a silly face, pointing, whatever. So when we're shooting these thumbnail images, I'm literally just doing that. At the end of every video, I'm pointing silly faces, holding stuff up. Again, whatever you can do to help your viewer work out what your video is about. If you're going to be speaking iPhone, hold up an iPhone, or put up the Apple logo or something on there, or a specific program, put the company logo on there. So the people that are looking for that go, yep, I've seen that before. That's the one I want. Yeah. So it's there's really beyond that. There's nothing else that we are not testing. Like we've had some that are fluoro pink in the background just to grab attention. Some that are just full images and really like distracting ones that you would think no one's ever going to click that. So we're testing all sorts of things, but it doesn't stray away from their consistent branding, fonts, colors and things, and also my face on them.
Okay, when you upload a video, the only data that YouTube has is your title, what's on your thumbnail, also what's in your video, and also your description. Now, there's also a little thing called tags that you could add, but they don't really look at that as much. And it puts it out there for a test. And the test with that title and thumbnail will either show up on the homepage or in search or different ways that you can actually experience YouTube. And when someone sees that longer than a second or about a second, is what they call an impression, okay? And they're looking very closely at how many people see it and how many people click on it. And so if it's not gonna respond to humans and people are just kind of going by and you kind of get lost in the clutter and you're doing whatever, it doesn't matter what's happening. It doesn't matter if you have these big words that you watch this now on your thumbnail, it's not gonna engage. If it doesn't engage with people or the type of people you're trying to attract, then guess what? YouTube's gonna pretty much say, okay, that's a bad video. We're moving it along because it's not engaging people, or there might be a high probability of them of clicking on that thumbnail. After they see the thumbnail, they're glancing at the title and they think, hey, this is interesting. They click on it. And if the video doesn't really correspond with that, if it's clickbait in the sense that, hey, you're offering this, and when they came to the video, it's not even remotely close to what you're offering, or you're trying to offer it in 8 minutes, they jump off. And that's what we call a bounce rate. And YouTube's looking at that too. Say, hey, even though that the title and thumbnail is appealing, the content is not. So guess what? It's gone. You're not going to get any views or visibility on that. So that being said, every niche, every audience has a specific type of titling and content strategy that works for them as people. And one of the big things that I teach in my book is really to identify your viewer avatar. And these are people that are potential viewers that would love your content no matter what, right? And we want to be able to talk to them, and they respond certain ways. And I can tell you, there might be a Minecraft channel that are kids from 10 years old to 18 years old that are really engaged with a certain type of thumbnail, but it might not be the one that a Gen X or a Boomer would resonate with, on a different type of content. So it's like, you got to understand who your audience is, and you're creating predictable content based off of data for them. And the best way to get data is to test things and to analyze that and adjust. That's basically the synopsis of the book.